You know that person that walks into a room and everybody subtly turns their body to face them? That person that glows and brings a smile to people's face so naturally. Have you ever found yourself thinking, wow, I wish I could be that person? So I'm here to tell you today that you are that person, that you have that within you. And I have 4 steps to help you elicit that reaction from people to be that magnetic, energetic person. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Leeor Alexandra. Welcome to the baby elephant. Rewind. Welcome to the B community. On this channel, we talk about the law of attraction, spirituality, self-development, and so much more. And today I want to talk to you about how to be more magnetic, how to be more attractive to people, not just romantically, but really anybody in your life. And of course, this really works romantically as well, because when you become more magnetic, you naturally become more attractive to everybody. So I have to confess, I have had this video idea in my notes app on my phone for at least the last 2 or 3 years, and I never really got around to doing it. And I actually at some point thought that I had already done it, so then I never recorded it. Now I have seen a lot of my colleagues and people that are in the same niche as me on YouTube with the same title. I haven't watched any of their videos because I know how the subconscious mind works. And if I watched one of their videos like a month ago and then sat down to work on my own videos to talk to you guys about my tips on becoming more magnetic, subconsciously I might share some of their ideas as my own with you. So I didn't want to do that. So I've never watched anybody else's video on being magnetic as far as I know. There might be once upon a time that I did watch it, I just can't remember it. However, this is a very popular topic and I'm very excited to share my own thoughts on it. I don't know how similar or divergent they might be from the other types of these videos, but because of that, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. I'd love you to tell me what you do to be more magnetic and to be more attractive. And maybe you comment that even before you watch the video and see if I mentioned some of these things. What is it that you think makes a person glow from the inside and be super magnetic? So becoming more magnetic is not just to attract a partner and love and romance, right? This opens you up to levels of love and acceptance from your family, from your friends, from your neighbors, from your coworkers, from your mailman, whoever you want to be attractive to, you can be. Think about the planets in the solar system. Think about how the largest planets, the ones with the largest mass, have the strongest gravitational pull. We too are like the planets. The ones among us with the strongest gravitational pull, that magnetism, are the ones with the most full lives, right? The biggest energetic mass. So in order to become these beings with high gravitational force, we have to increase our energetic mass. One very important way to increase your energetic mass is to bring the energy back onto yourself and focus onto yourself, which leads me into today's sponsor, which is me, because it's been just absolutely wonderful to be completely your own boss. Very cool. So I created the Love Mastery program, Attracting the One, as a program for finding oneself. And while you find yourself, you discover love in all areas of your life, and suddenly you're a magnet to love, to romantic love, to familial love, to platonic love, to all sorts of love from everybody around you. And why is that? That's because you're putting things into your vortex, consuming this content, learning, discovering yourself, and therefore you are creating a stronger gravitational pull through your energetic mass. The issue for many people who don't seem to be able to manifest the relationship that they've been wanting or the group of friends that they've been wanting to have is that they have these hidden blind spots to them, or these blockages. They've created blockages to allowing love into their life. So the Love Mastery program knocks down those boundaries and guides you to truly allowing love in. I've had nearly 2,000 students go through this program and up-level their lives in all ways, not just in regards to love, but especially in regards to manifesting love, to having partnership, to having good friends, good relationships with family and with everybody in your life. So because now I'm sponsoring my own videos instead of working on anyone else's deadline, except for companies that I really love, that I love to work with, I have an offer for you. The first 100 people to grab the Love Mastery program using the link below will get lifetime access to the program and all future updates for 50% off. And there's a 28-day money back, no questions asked, guaranteed. You email me, say you don't like it, you get a refund. That's just how it works. So you have nothing to lose. You should definitely check it out. Check it out in the link below in the description. Thank you for allowing me to sponsor my own videos. It's been going so well. You guys have been loving the program. No refunds thus far, and it's just working. So why not? I'll keep sponsoring my own videos. So take a leap of faith on yourself and be one of the first 100 people to get that program down below. So now I want to share with you my 4 steps, is it 4? To eliciting this magnetism from within you, to being that person that lights up a room, that person that everybody shifts towards and orbits around, because, you know, we're like planets. So here's how you become magnetic, not just to love, not just to people, but to everything in your life that you could possibly want. So number 1 might seem cliched, might seem tired, but I'm going to give you the esoteric and psychological reason for why it's so important. This is exactly why I created the Love Mastery program, to build self-esteem, to build self-love and acceptance. So number 1, you have to cultivate self-love and acceptance, because we teach people how to treat us. People are going to treat you the way that you treat yourself. We are subconsciously always teaching other people how we want to be treated by how we treat ourselves and how we feel about ourselves. Whatever we think our worth is, we are energetically zapping on a subconscious level, zapping that worth evaluation to another person. So whatever it is that you think that you are worthy of and that you desire, this other person is going to believe the same thing. On an energetic level, you have to look at yourself as worthy and significant, and people will feel that way about you and treat you that way too, because you're doing it first. So this is so important. Do whatever it takes to start really getting to know yourself, really jumping into your self-love, self-care game, and to seeing yourself as this worthy, significant person who matters. You matter. Your self-esteem matters. The second step to becoming a magnetic person is having well-defined hobbies, interests, and passions, or at least curiosities. I really do believe that everybody has something to offer, that everybody's interesting in one way or another. But I know I'm not alone in that I have been in conversations with certain women or certain men, and I'm just like, oh my God, it's like talking to a wall. Like, what lights you up? And I know that when I have this conversation with this person, after that, I really look for that thing that lights them up. I look for that passion. I look for the spark in their eye so that we can talk about it, because I want to know what lights people up. I want to know what people are passionate about, and that would get me attracted to this person, right? I'm not even just sexually or romantically, but as a person, I want to be attracted to you because you have something to say, you have something to offer, you feel a certain way about something. And when I can't find that inside of a person, I'm not going to go out of my way to go have a conversation with them again, because it's just like, oh, like I could just stare at this wall instead, I guess. So this goes back to having a big gravitational pull, to having a strong energetic mass, having a full life, being a person who's curious about things, who wants to discuss. You don't have to be curious about a ton of things. Maybe there's one thing. Maybe you really like history, or maybe you really like crocheting, or you're really into growing your own food, or you like reading books about raising children, or you're a tarot reader or astrologer, or you love soccer. Every one of us comes here to Earth with some sort of interest that we can really explore. What is it that makes you light up? That gives you that glow. That gives you that spark in your eye. Like, this person is alive. This person has something to give this world. This person is interested in things. It's not just like, okay, let me go to this party and let me go to this person's house and let's talk about what happened with this person and let's talk about this girl and let's gossip about that. It's like, no, like, you know what I learned recently, or you know what I heard, or you know, I have this favorite podcast, or I had this favorite book, or I love dogs, I've been rescuing dogs. You know, whatever it is, something that lights you up, that makes you this alive person, that makes you magnetic, that it enforces this gravitational pull. Fill yourself up with fascinating things, even just one thing that lights you up. The next step to becoming more energetic is to be yourself, a loving and non-judgmental person. So this makes people melt and relax around you. When they feel energetically like, oh, this person is unconditionally loving and I can talk to them and I can even maybe open up to them, which is very rare these days. You know, we don't really have such meaningful, deep connections in person. maybe I can relax. If a person feels loved and seen and accepted by you, on a subconscious level, they're going to equate being around you with being loved and accepted and feeling good. People who feel good around you will want to be around you more. Now, of course, it's up to you at that point whether you want to be around them or not, right? Whether they make you feel good about yourself or not, then that's up to you to be discerning. But it's always nice to be the one that's discerning and not the one that's cut off because you're judging other people or not being loving, right? So being loving and non-judgmental really makes you more attractive. It makes you more magnetic. A judgmental person puts up this wall of resistance of this like, ugh, no, not that kind of thing. And that is repelling. That is repelling to people. Speaking of putting up these walls, the next thing that I want to share is a body language. When speaking to one person, this is how to become very magnetic in a room too. Have your entire body facing them. Look them in the eyes. Have blinders on to anything else going on in the room. It's just you and this person. Make every person that you speak to feel like they're the only person that matters right now. This makes people feel so seen, and not only will that person notice it, but everybody else in the room will notice it too. Let me tell you why. When you're looking at this person, looking at them in the eye, paying attention to them, energetically vibing with this person, they're giving you energy, you're giving them energy. You together create this little sphere of energy. This again is energetic mass being built. Everybody in the room, you'll see this, it happens and it's wild, will start to orbit around you. It's almost like everybody starts to shift towards this built up energy over there. This is where it's at kind of thing. Right? Because this connection is happening. This person is feeling good because they're being listened to and they're being noticed, and everybody else is like tapping into that. And people have no choice but to orbit around the highest gravitational pull. You have to try this out. It's really wild. But remember that you have to have genuine curiosity with this person because energy doesn't lie. And if you're pretending to be interested, everybody will feel that as well. Your gravitational pull will not be as strong. You will not be as magnetic, and this won't happen. So it has to be genuine care and attention for this other person. So those are my 4 things that I wanted to share with you on how to be a more magnetic and attractive person. If you have your own that you'd like to share, I'd love, 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 love to know what your thoughts are, what kind of advice you have for me and for other people who are scrolling the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. If you're not subscribed already, why have you not subscribed? I want to know. Can you join the B community? I'd love to have you here. And thank you for spending some time with me today. Until next time, I love you so much and keep your vibrations way, way, way up. Bye.